guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Stephanie. If you are new, this is my son Christian, and today I'm going to show you a little tour of his nursery. So come on in. So when you first walk into the nursery, I have his dresser and his change table here, and then some of his stuffed animals are beside it. And then in this pail underneath, that's where I keep his baby wipes, but in the future that's what I'm supposed to keep his toys. So my grandma painted this for him, so there's like a really cute little turtle on this side, and then the other side has a frog, and she told me at my baby shower that this is for his toys. So for now he doesn't have too many toys because he's so small, so we just keep his baby wipes in there, but in the future I'll definitely put his toys in there. I love that. And it's so personal too, like she painted that herself. It's just such a beautiful thing to have. And these are also gifts from the baby shower. So I have a sloth and I have a little bunny with a belly button. And then over here at his dressing table, well, changing table, and then in the top drawer I just have it organized with his wipes and diapers in the size that he's currently wearing. And then all these ones on the left hand side are diapers in the next size up. So they were given to me from like family and friends, unused and unopened. Of course I opened them, but their children had grown out of that size, so they gave me the extras, which is really nice. And then in these next two drawers I just have his clothes. So these clothes are 3 months on this side and 3 to 6 months on this side. And then in the bottom drawer I have more clothes that are 6 months plus. And there's a lot, so I had to layer them up. They're not as neatly put away. But I want to make sure that I use all that he has because he grows so fast. And then over here we just have this little caddy that I was given at my baby shower, and it has some bath stuff in the top, and then around the sides it has all these little pockets. So I have these little bath time finger puppets. They're like woodland animals, little finger puppets, and a baby brush, baby comb, some baby oil, and just different little things that can go in these little pockets. So I just keep them here handy for that. Oops. Then I do have some art on the wall as well. So this painting here, my godson actually made that for my husband. He's 5, and he had made a different painting, but he didn't like it. So he said he had to make another one that he thought was good enough for Uncle Keth. So we put that in Christian's room. It's so beautiful, and we just love the colors. He did a great job. And then on the other wall, my mom made this poster. She had it printed for me for my baby shower, so I wanted to keep it because she, took the time to get it personalized and printed. She bought a really beautiful frame, so I thought at least for now, we'll keep it. And then I'll use the frame later for a picture of him maybe, or maybe a family photo. So I thought we would keep it just like that for now. And then on the floor here, I just have some things that he uses all the time. So there's the little bathtub right here. And then I have, it's just like a juice pitcher. I got it at the dollar store, and I use that to like rinse off his body and rinse off his hair. And I find it really helpful because our shower and bathtub doesn't have a removable shower head. So I just use the pitcher, and it's really helpful for bath time. So just a little life hack if you have little ones and you don't have a removable shower head. And then I have this bouncer chair that he doesn't really sit in very often. He doesn't really like it, but it is helpful when I need to set him somewhere safe so that I can do some other chores. So we have that up here for now. And then I have these 2 boxes of books for Christian's library. So for my baby shower, I had asked our guests to give us some books instead of cards. So I just asked for I asked for a lot of Christian based books, and some books I asked for on my registry specifically. Like this is my favorite book of all time, Where the Wild Things Are. And as you can see, my friends took the time to write inside of it. Where did it go? Let me see. Oh yeah, so my friend wrote a note for him, and it's just really thoughtful and a beautiful keepsake for him to have forever, and also for his little library. So we love story time, and I really want to encourage him to read, and I also want to be thoughtful about the content of the things that he reads or that we read to him. So that's his little library. So we got lots and lots of books from our loved ones at the baby shower. And then in this corner here, I have these shelves that were already with the house, but they had these really old kind of plyboard shelves. So my husband bought nicer board and painted them white so that they would coordinate better with the room. So there's 4 shelves, and just in the top one I have some toys that he's not really ready for yet. They're for when he's a little bit older, and some sippy cups I think are in the back, and just other different things that he doesn't use just yet, and some diapers. And then I have this moon, and all the little stars inside are signed by our loved ones that were able to attend our baby shower. So that is a lovely keepsake for him too. And some of them are a little bit overlapped because they didn't all fit, and some of them aren't even in here yet because they didn't all fit. So I have a different plan, a different project for that. I'm gonna mount it, I think, on a frame, and then put the other stars around it on a dark blue background maybe. So I think that'll be really nice because I really want to showcase all of the names of all the people that love us. And then on this next shelf I just have some beautiful blankets. So on this side are the ones that were made for him. So this is for his baptism. My mom made this. So she crocheted this beautiful, beautiful blanket, and it has a silver threading through it. I don't know if you can see that, but she said it was really hard to work with this type of wool because of the silver threading in it, but it gives it this lovely kind of pearlescent shine to it, and it just makes it so beautiful. So that is something that is very, very much cherished, and that my mom worked so hard to make that for him. So that's with love from his Nana. And then this one is from his grandma. So this is from my dad's wife, and she made this quilt for him. So on the one side it's patchwork, and it has the little characters on there are from Noah's Ark. So she learned how to quilt from her friend, and she's just, from her words, she's at the beginning stages, but I think she did a beautiful job, and it's super special that she made this for him. And then on the other side is just this soft Sherpa fabric, and it's perforated. It's got polka dots on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's perforated. So that's from her. It's really sweet. So that's something he'll keep forever as well. So you just keep those ones on the one side, and then the other ones are also shower gifts, just blankets, but they were just not made for him but purchased. So we keep those on the other side. And then on the next shelf down is where I keep some of his shoes and some other keepsakes. So I have 3 little pairs of shoes. These ones he's outgrown already. These little sandals, he only wore them a couple times, but his feet are too big for them already. So we'll just keep them forever and ever and ever, just because they're the first shoes he ever wore. And they were a hand-me-down actually from my cousin. So thank you to her for these thoughtful gifts and hand-me-downs from her kids. And then we have some other shoes for when he gets a little bigger. And I have a picture frame, and this card is from my mom. So she gave that to me for along with my shower gifts. But it just fits so perfectly with the moon and stars theme of his room. And it's so thoughtful that she bought this for him. So I kept that out kind of on display. And then I have this Fisher-Price stackable toy. It's got like a rattle inside and different shapes. And the bottom is a tiger. And this I actually gave to my cousin when her daughter was born. And her daughter is almost 9 now. And so now that I have a son, she gave it back to me. She said that we could have it for Christian. So that was super special. I couldn't believe it. So it's kind of nice to have that passed back to us. Very thoughtful of them. And I have a picture frame in the back that I don't have our personal pictures in yet. And then I just have some boxes in the back that have some toys that he's not ready for yet. And a piggy bank, this elephant piggy bank back here. And this is very special too. This teddy bear, this praying hands teddy bear. It's called Hope. And it says, every night when it's time for bed, fold your hands and bow your head. An angelic face, a heart that's true, to have a friend to pray with you. So my cousin gave this to me. It was hers, and she was going through some of her older belongings. Like, I guess she's moved a couple times, so she was going through some of her keepsakes. And when she came across it, she was like, oh, Stephanie and Christian need this. So she definitely touched my heart when she gave me this. So it sits on the shelf for Christian, his little praying bear. And we've also asked that particular cousin to be Christian's godmother. So that's really special. And then here on the last shelf, I just have these sleep sacks that were given to us. So I have they look like this. So you just put baby in them, and it's kind of like they're wearing a sleeping bag basically, and it keeps them warm. So this one's quite big, so he's not ready for this one yet, so that's why it's in here. But it's super cute with the little bear on it. So I have a few of those and another handmade blanket. This blue blanket down here was also handmade by my mom. And I have some bibs, things that he's not really ready for yet, and a teether toy. And in the back, there's another box of diapers. So my husband had a diaper party a week, I think, before my baby shower. And we were given lots and lots of diapers in different sizes. So we definitely are good for that. And then here in the closet, we have some clothes that are a little bit bigger in size. So hopefully he'll get to wear them. And they'll still be in season when the time comes. So I have them in size order. So the first one here is his baptismal gown. So he hasn't worn that yet. And then we have 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, 12 months, and then up. And then I have some blankets and linen in the top and a snowsuit. And then some toys as well. And then we just keep extra linens in this closet, like extra winter blankets and stuff, as our hall closet is kind of small. And then on this side, we have all the stacked diapers that I could stack neatly. I did the best as I could, but there's some that are still in the hallway because we got so many. We're so blessed. And then in the top, there's some clothes for 9 months plus that were given to me by a friend, and some bath toys and just some other toys that we were given at the shower that he is not old enough for yet. So that is awesome. So he has some things to grow into. And then last but not least, we have his beautiful crib. And this also was given to us by a friend. She said that her daughter only slept in it a handful of times, so it's pretty much brand new, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So I built it myself and I tried to film it, but the camera ran out of battery and the focus was bad and the lighting was bad. So we just had to pitch the whole video. And it was so sad because I worked so hard on it and I even had to look up the instructions online. But suffice to say, it all worked out and his crib is built now. And then his dad bought him this little mobile. So it's got a little wind on the back side, so you can wind it and it plays music. And it has the space theme on it with the little rocket ship and the planets and so on. So that's it for the nursery tour. Oh, and this color is Sherwin-Williams, right, Kath? Yeah. Sherwin-Williams, and the color is called Agreeable Gray, right? Yes, Agreeable Gray. So that's the color that we went to. It's kind of a blue-gray, and we did end up painting all of the bedrooms in our house this same color. So Christian's daddy did this for him to get the room ready. So he did a great job. It looks really nice. So that's it for the nursery tour. I hope that you enjoyed, and we'll check in with you later. So I wanted to show you guys how I pack my diaper bag to have everything that I need in to keep me organized. So I'll just show you. It's I showed it in another video, like my must-haves, but it is a backpack. And it is not real leather, it is faux leather, but it's so soft and the quality is amazing. It has lots of pockets and zippers that are really smooth, so I love that. And nice strong straps and handles, so they're easily adjustable and all that kind of stuff. So I really like it, and it is by the brand Mom Inside, and I just got it off Amazon, and I will link it below if you are interested. Aww. Christian, are you okay? His soother keeps falling out. He's getting frustrated. Okay, buddy? Okay, anyways, carrying on. So I just wanted to show you what's inside. So I always keep some clothes for him. So I keep a little onesie, like pajamas, in case he gets cold or we're out and it's like around bedtime. So kind of get him ready in bedtime clothing. Then I have an extra little pair of shorts and an extra onesie style t-shirt. This one has little stars and moons on it. And I also have an extra little pair of pants that match. So I just pick things that match and go together depending on the weather, and to make sure that he's comfortable, because he does get cold and he does like to be kept warm. Like, he mostly likes to be comfortable in pants and socks typically, even when we're inside. So that's usually what he has on. So I just like to have a couple options for him in case he gets sick or has an accident. And then I also keep in here my wallet, because now that I have a baby and a backpack diaper bag to carry around, I don't carry a purse. So I have that in there. And then I have this little Ziploc bag, and in it I keep some colic gripe water and a little syringe to administer that. And I just keep it in the bag so like it won't leak or anything. And then I have a bib. Keep that in there because he does like spill and spit up, and then it protects his clothes. If I remember to put it on him, of course. And then I always keep receiving blanket, at least one. And then I have the change mat that came with it. So it's pretty big, and it just has this little snap on it to close it up again. So it's pretty big. Like, as he grows, it'll be suitable. So that's great, especially if you have to change him on the go. And especially too, like, it's washable. You can just throw it in the washing machine, because like sometimes those changing pads at like public restrooms and stuff are not the cleanest. So it's nice to have, like, you just put this on top and then wrap it up and then wash it when you get home. So that way he's not like lying on whatever that changing pad had on it before. Oh, we lost his soother again. There you go. You okay? And then, of course, you have to have your wipes. So I have a big old pack of wipes in there. And then it also has inside, it has these two side pockets, if you can see that, on either side. And they have like that stretchy elastic material. So in the one, I keep like a warm hat and a sun hat for him. You lost it again. Oh, honey. Here. It's okay. Here you go. It's okay. So I just keep those in the one pocket, and then on the other side, I keep a plastic bag to wrap up if I have diapers that I can't throw out wherever I am. So I just keep that plastic bag in there. So that's what I keep in there. And then also in this big compartment, it has a little pocket in the top. So you can see that. There's like a little zippered pocket. Hey, hey. I had to take a little break, but now I'm back. So as I was going to show you before, it has this little pocket on the inside right here, and it's like a shallow pocket. It's only a couple inches deep, and so I put a couple pairs of socks in there. So I've got blue and gray and just light gray and dark gray in there that would go with his little outfits. So I keep those in that little pocket there so I know where to find them because they're so small. They're so tiny. And then on the opposite side, there is another large pocket here that is not insulated. It's just lined, and it's deep. It's like the same depth of the bag. So it's quite large, and you can fit a lot of stuff in there. So typically I would keep diapers in here, but I just took out the diapers that were in here because they are the newborn size, and he's just recently moved up to size 1, so I have to replace those. And then on the other side, there is this little plastic kind of pocket right here. And you could, I guess you could put like anything like liquid that you want to keep in there, like maybe lotion or baby oil or something like that, or like any medicines or anything that you need, or maybe an ice pack, because you can use that to keep your bottles in there if you wanted to. And then it also has access to that side of the backpack from the outside with this zippered section. So it just opens like this, and then you could get something out easily from the bottom of the bag if you knew that that's where it was and that's what you wanted to do. So I've definitely had to do that in the past, looking for my wallet, for example. So that's a really nice feature that they thought of, to have that extra zippered opening in the back. So those are the interior pockets for the largest section. And then on the outside, there are 2 insulated pockets, one on the right and one on the left, that you could put baby bottles in, but a lot of times I just shove like my car keys in there or sunglasses, or they just stay empty. And then the next pocket in the front, the next biggest pocket, unzips all the way down to the bottom on both sides, so it fully opens out like this, and it has lots of storage. So the first big pocket in the top, I have this little zippered pouch where I keep some feminine products, some chapstick, and I think there's a lipstick in there. So I just have that little pouch, and I also keep my car keys in the top. And then the next thing that I keep in the next section down is this little bag that came, I think this came with one of my shower gifts, and it had like the pacifier, like, what are they called? Like the cord. So like you can clip, like a clip, and it clips to their clothes so that the pacifier through there doesn't fall to the ground. So this is the bag for that, but I keep my sunglasses in it. So there's that. So I keep that in there. And then also I have this other bag that is for the car seat cover. So it's just like a thin linen, celestial themed car seat cover. And I just kept the bag just in case I have like little odds and ends that I want to put in there. So I just keep the bag by itself in there. And then it has these 2 pockets that are pretty deep, and they can fit like lots of things in them. Like, again, you could put your bottles in here if you wanted to, and then like an ice pack in the back to keep them cold. Or you could keep like maybe like formula on one side and a bottle on the next side or something like that. And then I have some masks on the one side, and I have some diaper rash cream on the other. And then this also has a large like mesh fold out pocket on the opposite side. So in this one, I don't have anything at the moment, but this is where I do put soiled clothing or burp cloths or receiving blankets or anything like that that needs to be washed. So I just keep it in the mesh side that zipper shut so that I know where it is when I go to take everything out and then I need to wash it. So that's that pocket. And then next is this, again, very like long pocket. So it's the next one in front with a sturdy zipper as well. And then this pocket is, again, the same, like it's this deep. It's as long as the top of the zippered opening. And the only thing I have in there right now is this Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer spray. And this one's that antibacterial hand sanitizer spray. I used to also keep in here the little case that kept the nipple shields in it. When I used to be breastfeeding, I needed a nipple shields to use nipple shields for a while, but I don't have to anymore, and I don't. I switched from nursing to formula feeding, so I don't have that in there anymore. And then, last but not least, is this very, very, very front, smallest pocket, and in there I keep this reusable grocery bag that just kind of like, I don't bother to fold it. I just like scrunch it up and put it back in there. So this is good to have on hand if like you go to a store and you end up buying something, you don't want to buy a bag. So that's nice to have handy because not everything you buy is going to also fit in your backpack. So just keep that handy. And then it also has these two pockets inside. I'll show you. These two other pockets inside that are also insulated. So I think that these pockets would be for bottles too because they're insulated and they are like quite large, like they're circular, so they would fit a bottle or maybe like a drink for mommy too. That would be nice. Tuck a little Gatorade in there, maybe some cold brew coffee, maybe just water, whatever you're into. So that is how I keep my diaper bag organized when I'm on the go. And I do use it also like as a purse for me now too. So there are some things in there that are for me as well. And I hope you found this helpful and like now you know what you might need when you're on the go and how to keep things organized for yourself. If you're looking to get this backpack as your diaper bag backpack, I will link it below. I highly recommend. It is very comfortable and in my opinion very stylish. And also if you like this content, please let me know. If you have any questions or like thoughts, comments, please leave them in the comments below and don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for tuning into my channel. It's so nice to have you here and I have lots more content coming for you in the future, so stick around.